Politicians love to say we can't afford free things, free buses, universal healthcare, universal college education. They claim America's bank account is empty, but that's just scapegoat rhetoric to keep bad things the same. Here's how money actually works. The debt ceiling is how much the United States is legally allowed to borrow. That's like your credit card limit. The OBA, or the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, raises this debt ceiling by $5 trillion, and that allows America to keep spending on bills without having to default on their loans. Deficit is the gap between how much we spend versus how much we own. Now, we spend money on all types of things like programs, services, military, USPS, Social Security, and we earn money through taxes, interest rates, bonds, etc., things like that. Currently, the deficit is at $1.9 trillion, meaning that we have spent almost $2 trillion more than we're making. So the deficit that we create annually, right, this $1.9 trillion gets added to our overall debt that we haven't paid back. And that number is $38.5 trillion. If OBA passes, that number is going to skyrocket. It'll add another $5 trillion, at least más o menos, for like the next couple of years. Meaning we really can say that we can't afford things. None of what I just said should scare you yet, because most economists say as long as we keep interest rates low and the economy grows at a fast rate, we should be fine. We can cover our expenses. But the economy isn't growing. It's actually slowing down at a rapid rate. GDP shrunk in just Q1 in 3 months by 0.5%. And our projected growth is actually smaller than what we originally thought. It's going to only be 1.5%. Now you do the math. If we're shrinking 0.5% every quarter, there's 4 quarters, we're only going to grow 1.5%. Jerome Powell has said that interest rates are probably going to stay high. He probably won't cut it until late 2025, despite Trump's pressures to have them cut interest rates immediately so this economy, this issue doesn't happen. But if we were to do that quickly, for whoever's going to comment, America would completely lose all of its legitimacy as a world economy, and people would take away their bonds, and that would destroy our economy even greater than any sort of deficit or debt can do. Look, the most recent June jobs report just came out, and the ADP projects we lost 33,000 jobs. So yeah, the economy is not going to speed up anytime fast. So this bill is even more hypocritical than some of the most staunch Republicans can even stomach themselves. This was a party talking about fiscal responsibility, fiscal responsibility. We can't spend on just social safety nets and social programs. So this bill removes almost all of those things, and it doesn't help anyone. It doesn't save any money because along with that, they're actually cutting taxes on the people that pay the most. So we may be spending a bit less here and there, but we're spending less on the most important things, and we're earning less from the people that make the most money. This is the opposite of what fiscal conservatives promise their voters. So just to summarize, America is in debt. This bill puts us further in debt, but the people putting us in debt are using that to deny help for the people that need it the most, just so they can save billionaires money.